Welcome back. I'm your host, Darnell Jackson. In this mind bending, life changing, future shattering video, I'm going to be talking about how to use Dall-E Outpainting to captivate your audience, similarly as to how I did with that intro. Make sure you share this video with your good friends and people that you use to direct message. All right, I'm going to jump over to our favorite robot, Dall-E. And what you're looking at right now, make sure you follow this video series. Follow the videos in this playlist. And you'll see a previous where I got this prompt from our favorite prompt generation site that we've been using, Prompt Hero, which comes up with incredible prompts that you can modify and use in your business just to blow things up. But what I was able to do is what really shocked me today. I took this image and I wanted to try the outpainting feature. So I downloaded it and I uploaded it, and here's what I have going on here right now. I want to open, I gotta go ahead and open the screen, and let me show you the actual how I was able to do it. It looks like it lost. Looks like it didn't save all my changes. I did download the image. So let me show you really quick. I started with the image that you see there. And through the outpainting, I was able to create this image. Just by adding and expanding that image. So I started with this image, and just by adding blocks a piece at a time, which I'm going to show you how I got started in the process. It does take some time, so have some patience. But I'm just going to show you a little bit on how I was able to do it, starting with just her face, just this one square. So what I'm going to do is let me just copy the prompt. And what I'm going to do is go over here to a new fresh Dall-E screen. Now this one's here, and it apparently got rid of my changes. So let me just start from where I was before. I'll go to the add generation frame. Now wherever I drop this blue square, it's going to fill in. And what I wanted to do was tell the AI to continue this woman's face style with its new design. So I wanted to get part of her face and her nose as I expand this image in this direction. So now what I do is I paste the prompt that I saved. I get rid of that, and let's go ahead and run it. It takes a minute, so I don't want to wait too long for this to run. I hesitate to resize the screen, but I don't think it'll mess it up. So it's working. It's working. It's going to take a second. Okay, I don't think it likes it if I resize the screen. If you resize the screen, I think it breaks it. So I can change tabs probably, but I can't resize the screen. So let's try that one more time. And I gotta paste the prompt one more time. Get rid of that. And get rid of that quotation mark and hit generate. So I can change tabs. I can switch over here to Twitter. You can follow me at howwhy.ai. Howwhy.ai is the website you want to go to get all the amazing tips I'm putting together and the unstoppable guides so you can benefit in your business with artificial intelligence. You'll also get my email address. So if you have any questions, I'll be there for you. You'll get awesome free reports when you subscribe. Go to howwhy.ai. Okay, let's see if Dall-E is done. Okay, the timer is still there, so that tells me it's working. Just give me some feedback on how I've learned to do this. I've learned to have more patience with Dall-E when it's working, when you got that working sign, then it actually is working. We'll give it a few minutes here and hopefully it doesn't abandon the mission. All right, let's jump over to ChatGPT and ask it, what are some good ways to waste time productively? While we're waiting for Dall-E to work, maybe it'll help us figure out, okay, it's still, now we got the blue bar. That's the good news. That means it's writing it. Now, see what it did? I'm glad you were able to catch that live. It fills in the drawing and it also gives you options. So what I can do now is I can toggle which option I want. And this is just totally mind-blowing. It's keeping the same background. And I can toggle to another option. And it's staying with the same theme because both images used the same prompt. This is the third image it gave me. It's giving me just totally different looks. How long would it take your graphic designer to do something like this? I happen to like the first one, so I click accept. All right, so boom, now it's expanding this image out. Now watch this. I'm going to add another generation frame. And if I continue this frame, what I want it to do, let's say I want it to continue to draw her as she's next to her. So I'll get her eyes and part of her. And let me just try to make it square here. I'll click there. I'll use the exact same prompt and I'll say generate. And let's see if it'll draw her. It's going to take a second. So we're going to have to play with ChatGPT. Pause. And let this other robot do its work. So what did you tell us when we asked you for some good ways to waste time productively? Learning a new skill or language, reading books, organizing and decluttering. All right, let's see. We got the bar. We're getting close. Boom! Look at that. Now notice, see how it drew her dress and it's continuing her body. That's the first option it gave me. Let's see what else it gives me. It kind of gives me some different versions of that dress. The third one. Here's the last one. The last one kind of has her standing behind her. So this gives you an idea of how the outpainting feature in Dall-E works. And just use your imagination. You can continue to scale this out. I kept going with this image earlier, starting with just her face. And all I did was just keep adding those squares as I showed you in that example. And it drew this woman here on her right, starting just with her face, and then it drew her entire gown. And this is just incredible. If you can imagine from a business standpoint, the creative that you can do. If you're some type of storytelling business, you can add little pieces to the story and add intrigue, which will fascinate your audience, your prospective buyers, and get them to opt in so they'll get to learn a little bit more about what's happening. But I'm just totally impressed with the graphics and with this outpainting. It's hard to even come to grip with what you can do with this technology. Post in the comments what types of ideas come to your mind. If you could imagine a narrated series, some type of narrated, or especially children's books, this imagery is perfect for that type of media. Think about, and there will be follow-up videos to this where I'm going to be talking about opportunities in publishing. But this is really, really good. I had a better go earlier. Well, actually earlier I had some times where the dress I didn't like. So all I had to do was just say cancel. I did it again. And then I was able to get the continuous, consistent image. All right, well, at this point in time, I want to thank you for liking this video. If you did not like this video, make sure you share it with someone who will. Until the next time, I'm Darnell Jackson. Peace.